Today I thought I would go through some of the old art that I used to do when I was in school. I took art as a GCSE. I don't think you can pick art as one of your GCSEs anymore. I think they like abolished all the creative subjects. Like you can't do drama or art anymore. You have to do, you know, German. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I would go through some of the art that I did because it's pretty something. I'm gonna start with the canvases first. The first one I have is a portrait. This is of my friend Sophie. I don't think she ever got to see this actually. Sophie is my best friend in Australia and I used her for one of my projects, and I told her to send me pictures of herself and I'll paint her. And I did, but it's not great, is it? Oh, I'm not good at art, by the way. Not that great, but you probably already knew that. This one is based off of a Muse song. I went through a phase in secondary school where I was obsessed with Muse, to the point where I based my Art GCSE on them. A running theme in my work is that if I go through a phase, if I really like an artist, I will base my projects off them. But this is inspired by their song called Bliss. But one of their album artworks for Origin of Symmetry was this little alien guy, and I liked him a lot. So for our graffiti project, I decided to write the song titled Bliss and then do that. I really liked it. This actually got hung on the wall. I actually do quite like it. It's quite good, isn't it? This next one is a really important one because this one determined my entire general grade for those 2 years that I studied Art GCSE. I decided to do my project on the American Dream, and this is my final piece. 8 hours. An 8-hour exam. Actually, I think it was 9 hours, but yeah, I really like it. Probably one of my favourite things I've ever made. I really like it. As you can see, I was a very optimistic student. I came out with a B, by the way. That was my end result. They kept telling me, oh, it's a high B. You know, it's a very high B. Just give me an A. If it's a high B, give me an A. Now I'm gonna go through my book. Really cringe. I put a picture of a YouTuber on the bottom. That's embarrassing, isn't it? I did that because I liked it when people asked me, oh, was he your boyfriend? I was very lonely in school. It's been zoomed in this entire time. Thank you. Oh my god, Stefan Sagmeister. Born in 1962, Austria. Bored now. We had to print out like a picture of ourselves and then put lyrics that like resonated with us the most and kind of plaster it. Everyone else's looked cool. Everyone else's looked great. Mine came out like that. It looks so scary! That's a picture of young me, by the way, in school. Smiling but suffering. Only true Art GCSE kids will remember this. What we had to do is we had to use different mediums to like colour in. So this one's pencil, acrylic paint, oils, and then watercolour, I think. That took bloody ages. Oh no, these were obviously like tests that I did to see what kind of colour I was gonna go for. It could have been that. This is ugly. Ugh. Final piece I didn't use. Good. Glad you didn't. This is all shit. I'm not the best artist in the world and I actually really struggle with pencil drawings, but this is the best drawing I've ever done. That wasn't traced. I didn't trace that. I traced a lot of my work, but this I didn't, and that's why I'm really proud of it. This was at a time where I was very obsessed with YouTubers. This was when I started to get into Dan Is Not on Fire, Amazing Phil. Yeah, that's a drawing of, I forgot his name. Amazing Phil. Eyes were the one thing that I think everyone really enjoyed drawing. I don't know what is so satisfying about drawing an eyeball, but I really enjoyed doing it. Self-portrait, more like No, I don't have anything.
I took a photo of myself with a lino print only using half my face, then experimented with different medias. Firstly, I sketched the image with a HB pencil and tried shading in darker areas, which I tried to do with the hair especially.
Needs a comma there, so work on that. Everyone had to paint this. Mine was awful. Looks like Ronald McDonald on crack. A page on skin tones, which is actually A little bit racist. Did I know there were other skin tones in the world other than peach? Oh my gosh, this is bringing back so much nostalgia. I did the world map on the back and then I did a little Skype call. Oh, it's really cute. Oh my gosh, and then I started drawing her. Here's some more pictures. This is your old house. This is how old this is. This was at a time where I discovered Lana Del Rey. So that's where the whole American Dream thing came from, because I felt like Lana Del Rey, especially in her music videos, she always like, would talk about America and stuff, and oh my god, it looks obsessive. This is the kind of thing you'd find at like a stalker's house. This makes me want to start painting again. I really, really like this. Who did that? I wrote all the lyrics for her song Ride and then did the little drippy thing. Everyone else was doing nice, bright portraits. I went straight for the tears and the sadness and the depression. Me in a nutshell. This is bleach. My brother's ex-girlfriend, she was like, you know what's a really good art medium? And I was like, acrylic paints. She was like, no, bleach. Oh, have you ever tried drawing a crumpled up piece of paper? Mate, that's licking your elbow type impossible. So that was my art book. So after all that, I came out with a B. It would have been an A if the government hadn't risen the grade boundaries. Thank you, David Cameron. So yeah, it would have been an A, but the government likes to crush children's dreams. I hope you enjoyed this. This was just a little nostalgic look back. It's currently snowing outside. Why? Global warming. That's why. Bye.